Hey girl, I'm headed to work, so get ready with me. Today we are priming with something new, but highly recommended. And then we're just gonna go in with the brow gel that honestly it's time for a new one. How you been? What's going on? I heard you read Diary of a Dancer and you really enjoyed it. What was your favorite part? Yes, girl, I love the introduction too. I really wanted to start off real heavy, start off real spicy to get everybody interested. What was the hardest part about writing the book, you asked? I think the hardest part was believing in myself, believing in the vision, because the book itself kind of just flowed out of little notes I'd been making over months' time of different ideas, concepts, things I was going through, things I'd been through. And it was just popping up in my head as little phrases at first. So I would go back in when I finally decided to, start putting the book together. I would go back into these little notes and just kind of elaborate on them. So writing the book itself wasn't that difficult, but definitely believing in myself and having enough confidence to not only go ahead and put the book out there, but promote it, not be afraid to talk about it in every post, not be afraid to tell everybody who would listen about it. Like, that took some bravery because I don't think people pour that much time and energy into their dreams the way they should. Who do I think my biggest supporters have been? I definitely think my biggest supporters have been previous male clients or male friends. I think having the female perspective of the strip club is something taboo, and they don't really get that authentic experience all the time when it comes to being in strip clubs, because a lot of people are there to entertain them, not to divulge their biggest, darkest secrets. So I definitely think it was the peek behind the curtain a lot of guys were looking for. What I did not expect was how little support I would get from the SW community, which is why I'm working on submitting my book to a couple of different forums. I think a lot of us, kind of already live that life. So perhaps we're like not interested in reading someone else's experience since it may mirror or trigger our own. Well, what am I doing to bridge that gap, you ask? I am currently working on new promotional material. I'm doing my Get Ready With Me's, which I know the ladies love. So definitely tweaking my content and curating things to appeal to the ladies some more. So we're playing with some ideas as far as an audiobook and an audio version of Diary of a Dancer. The audio version will give us the opportunity to do things like this. You can do your makeup and let me read my book to you. Some things I'm excited for coming up. In addition to the audio version and, making it more accessible for other people to be able to enjoy this book, I definitely want to do a book tour. I have hosted and curated several different events, but since taking a break from the industry and then resurfacing, I've been more focused on my keeping to myself, my time, my family, my energy. Okay, I had to blend, girl. I'm going in with my Fit Me. I think something I'm most excited for is to do a photo shoot / press release and maybe some pop-up events surrounding my book. I feel like I've been playing it small because this is my first book I've published for sale. I've had 2 other poetry books published on Wattpad. The real readers know what that is. But I publish those for funsies, because I love reading, I love writing. But to publish something for sale and put a price or a value on it, it's a totally different experience. So I've been taking my time building my content, doing my promotions to kind of get a feel for what I could be capable of. But I've been playing it too safe, so I'm excited to take it bigger. Girl, you got to tell me about some of the stuff you've been working on. You know I love to support. All right, girly pop, I'm trying to get out of the house. So just stay on FaceTime with me while I finish up my makeup. Tell me about some of the stuff you got going.